Mabuhay pageant fans! Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Hey Adam G. So let's now focus our attention to the 61st Miss International competition happening in Japan at the moment. All the candidates from around the world have already arrived in Tokyo for the competition, and we are now entering the 6th day of the competition. The much-awaited finals will be held at the Yoyogi National Gymnasium in Shibuya on October 26, wherein last year's winner, Jasmine Selberg, will crown her successor. And I think no matter what people say about Miss International, it is just so great to follow this pageant, as this pageant is just serving us different feels in terms of aesthetic. All the girls seem to have gotten the memo of what they are looking for in a winner. Kasi they all look so soft, elegant, and fresh in their respective OOTDs and gowns, which remind us that true beauty can always be best appreciated by its simplicity. At ito na nga ang pinapakita ng mga merlies nila as early as now. It's as if they are bathing in perfumes and fabric conditioners with their dewy light makeup, and I am really appreciating it. I wish I could cover the competition there right now, as I had a great time covering it last year. But anyway, without further ado, here are my early favorites for the title this year. I've got 10 girls in my list, so let's start. At number 10 is Indonesia's Farhana Nariswari. This Indonesian candidate has been turning out a pleasant surprise for me in the competition since arriving in Japan. Granted, she might not possess the quintessential Miss International prototype, but she more than makes it up with her looks and styling with her look during the welcome dinner, as she really, truly blew me away in that event. The traditional Palembang songket dress easily made her a standout during the event, and when you check out her socials, she is also very active in updating us of her fun there in Japan. I love how she is proving us wrong about her chances in the competition as early as now. And now we go to my 9th spot, and I'm giving it to Cuba's Sheila Ravelo Perez. Well, she's back in the limelight, guys. From Miss Earth to Miss International, and I really did not see this coming. Of course, she has to be here in my list because I know her personally when she competed in Miss Earth here in Manila last year. Although she only made it to top 20, she still more than made a mark in the competition with her beauty, intelligence lalo na, and showmanship. So earlier this year, she tried out for Miss Grand International Cuba and only got a runner-up position, which is why she is here competing in Miss International. So how am I assessing her so far? To be honest, I am stunned at her red dyed hair from her previous black in Miss Earth. And I'm just curious to follow her journey here because we all know she was a rampadora in Miss Earth last year, bordering a bit excessive already. So I am really curious how she will downplay her perceived strength for the competition. And now we go to my 8th spot, and I'm giving it to Ecuador's Georgette Khalil Roja. Oh, what a beautiful Latina this woman is. She is beautiful. Another pleasant surprise in the competition. She had one of the most memorable looks during the welcome dinner with that gold gown, and felt like she was in finals competition mode already. And she still wears gowns even during day trips with minimal makeup. And I am really stunned. She really wants to stand out, and she is succeeding so far. She is really making her presence felt in the competition. And now we go to my 7th spot, and I'm giving it to Mexico's Itzia Garcia. Yes, this Mexican woman has to be in my list as early as now, and I just love how light and demure she has been showing to us since arriving there in the competition. I am just so impressed with the looks that she has been giving us lately. That girl next door vibe is so evident in all her candids and photos so far, and I still get that vibe from her when she wore that green gown during the welcome dinner ceremony. Maybe it's her disarming smile that captivates me the most. She's very relatable. She easily connects to me. And now we go to my 6th spot, and I'm giving it to Peru's Camila Diaz-Daneri. This Peruvian queen could be the dark horse of the competition. I'm telling you guys as early as now. I am also stunned by this beauty in the competition. Camila is ready to duplicate her predecessor's success in this year's pageant. It is showing with all her infectious smile and OOTDs. And gosh, I am just really in love with her beauty of her face and her Emily in Paris vibe in her OOTDs lately. Sometimes she looks like her namesake Camila in Emily in Paris, or even the daughter of Reese Witherspoon. And gosh, did you check out her TikTok account? Wow, all the more you will be impressed with her natural beauty. She hasn't styled her hair in curls for the competition, and I can't wait to see that. And now we go to my top 5, and number 5 on my list here is our very own Nicole Borromeo. Yes, our girl is fighting for her chance to become our country's 7th Miss International title holder, and I am just stunned at how she is preparing for her competition so far, styling-wise. Like, I was really totally blown away with her electric blue arrival outfit last Tuesday, which really screamed winner in my opinion. It was really screaming a red carpet moment for me, and then the next day she followed it up with more designer outfits, which brought out her front-runner status in the competition. Sobrang nararamdaman ko yung gigil ni Nicole to deliver, and she is stunning us literally. And have you noticed how she hardly wears minimal makeup in all her outings so far? I really feel it's sending a very strong message to us about her campaign here, as what a follower of mine had carefully observed. From seeking an audience with a Japanese ambassador in Manila to meeting his Filipino counterpart in Japan after arriving early in the competition last weekend, you could really sense that she really understood what she signed up for, to be a conduit or an ambassadress of cultural understanding in her own right. And nararamdaman mo talagang she is really serious in learning more about the Japanese culture, and it is really reflecting in everything that she has been doing. Now, siguro my only minor complaint lang about Nicole at the moment is for her to exert more effort in updating us with her goings on the ground. I want to post more about her and not just rely for photos coming from the organization on its social media accounts. And now we go to my 4th spot, and I'm giving it to Thailand's Supaporn Ritprook. There are no words to describe how I have adorned this Thai queen since her foray in Miss Universe Thailand back in 2017. So the moment she got crowned during her nationals for this pageant, I was so happy. Finally, this lady who possesses a very angelic and hindi makabasag na pinggan face is finally being given a chance to compete internationally at the right pageant, take note. And I know she's not the type who may not be wowing us in terms of aurahan and sexiness, or even show-stopping outfits, but I am just so drawn to her simplistic beauty and natural likability. Very girl next door vibe, ang kinis ng kutis, ang hinhit, at hindi makabasag talaga ng pinggan. Bet na bet ko talaga siya. And now we go to my top 3, and number 3 on my list here is Dominican Republic's Yamilex Hernandez. Hands down, another strong Dominican queen we have here in this pageant. Yamilex Hernandez is another candidate we should all watch out for in this competition, and I am not surprised. Reading her bio, you will be impressed. She is an actress who is an education advocate. So in terms of looks and confidence level, she is soaring high up there. And what I love about her is she also understood what she signed up for, to come out with soft looks that will neutralize her strong facial features. And it's definitely working, which is highlighted by her pink getup during the welcome dinner. Last year, her country made it to top 5. Could there be a repeat this year? Why not? And now we go to my runner-up of this list, and I'm giving it to Colombia's Sofia Osla Luna. She has been my presumptive Miss International from the get-go, and I am so glad that she has been living up to the hype since arriving in Japan. I am just really stunned by her beauty and charisma. For me, she had the best outfit in that pink number during the welcome dinner, and I thought she really looked so spectacular and divine in it. And check out her stance and posture in all succeeding day trips that they had. Litaw na litaw at beauty queen na beauty queen ang tindig niya, 'di ba? Grabe. And it really helps that she had a background in fashion marketing and communication, so she definitely effectively communicates or conveys the campaign that she is driving for this pageant mission. Feeling ko she is really succeeding so far, and I wouldn't mind if she will be the first Colombian woman to win this year's competition. And now we go to my top spot, and I'm giving it to Venezuela's Andrea Rubio. I thought Colombia has it in the bag this year, but when this woman finally showed up in Japan, all eyes suddenly went to her. I thought she was already beautiful enough to win her national crown, but never thought she could even be more beautiful and ravishing than how she looked in her red gown during the welcome dinner. That styling was so perfect for her, and that top knot bun totally accentuated the beauty and softness of her face, which really made me remind me of our very own Melanie Marquez and a bit of Amanda Dumamel. That's how gorgeous she looked that night. Considering, guys, pa, that she was very stressed at that time since her luggages had not arrived from the airport. How she was able to pull off that look is just beyond my comprehension right now. But to be honest, guys, that resemblance to Melanie Marquez is her slight edge over Miss Colombia at the moment, and I'm biased because because of the reference to Miss Melanie Marquez. But it's not just the looks that I am stunned with her right now. When you check out her social, she's really very active in posting her real times going on there as a result of her background as a digital content creator. And at the moment, she has more than 500,000 followers. And if she wins, Miss International will really benefit from her social media savviness. So there you go, guys. What do you think about my early list for Miss International this year? Does it match yours? I know there are so many beautiful girls who should also be cited here, as they are also impressing me as well. There are Miss Vietnam, sino pa? Miss Costa Rica, Miss Cambodia, Paraguay, Puerto Rico, Taiwan, and even Angola, 'di ba? And who should also be taken a second look as well. And it is also in this light that we should drum up our support for this pageant, even if it is competing head-on against another international pageant at the moment. Ang sarap lang talaga to follow a pageant for a change who don't thrive too much on too much skin and controversies, and just lets the beauty of Japan and the poise and elegance of its contestants do the talking all the time. I know we may have issues at how traditional and conservative the way they run things over there, but it has slowly started. Miss International has already slowly started introducing some changes in making its show livelier. Nakikinig din naman sila sa atin eh. So hope we can post and show our appreciation to them by liking all their socials and reposting them in our respective social media accounts.